I want you to try to understand this concept. This concept I'm about to lay on you is very groundbreaking. You have to keep your mind open and try to understand what I'm telling you right here. This is very important, and if you can get this, you will be successful. There was this guy, he was talking, and I was watching this video, so I don't take credit for this idea. But he was saying, someone asked, well, what do you do to get over boredom when you've been working on the same thing for years or months or whatever? And he says you have to think of it as you're exercising your body. He says, when, like an example for me, I ran cross country. I'm a cross country runner, right? So we run 3.1 miles. That's a race. We're racing 3.1 miles. To some of you, you may be like, okay, I'm never going to do that. And some of you, you're like, okay, I run cross country, I understand. But you have to understand that during the whole race, the whole time I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, I'm so excited for my time, to see my time when I finish. I'm so excited to be done, not because I'm done with it and because I get to finally be through with it. I'm excited to be done because of that feeling of triumph, of amazement, of you pass the time when you see your times 19 minutes or 18 minutes or whatever it is, and you're like blown away because you're like, I ran so fast, I'm so proud of myself. That is what I'm talking about. When you have these mental barriers, you have to think of it as an exercise. So you have to think of it as, I'm going to work on this one little thing over and over and over. Maybe for basketball, it's shooting free throws. You're going to work on that for months on months on months so you never miss a fucking free throw. So then, once you get into the game, it's muscle memory, and no matter what, if you have the flu, even if you're high as shit and you're in the game, you will make those free throws because it's muscle memory. You have to get yourself to the point where you understand that I'm going to be bored as shit and that this is going to kind of suck a lot. This is going to suck because I have to put all this time into my business, all this. But once I get done, I get across the finish line and I get this feeling of amazement, this feeling of triumph, of just, it's the most beautiful feeling in the world. I'm telling you guys, once you cross the finish line, you're going to look back and you're not going to regret it. You're going to be like, I am so happy with myself. So if you're ever getting bored with something that you're grinding at, right? You're grinding your math assignments, your schoolwork, you're grinding at your business, and you just can't seem to get the gears turning. You're just bored. The fire is not lit. Just understand this fact of you have to think about the future and think about finishing, and you have to understand that it's a workout for your mind, right? So you're working out your mind. Just apply the same thing you would as if it was an exercise. You're going through it and it's painful, yes, but nothing is good without pain. I will tell you, nothing is worth it without pain. You will not get what you want without pain. So pain is necessary. The boredom is pain. Use that pain to make you successful.
Logic.
Got a date with destiny. My heart says yeah, but can't convince the rest of me. I've tried so hard to make it with no recipe.